Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20. Now, I've been channeling a song, and it's funny because I've been channeling this for over a week. And there's another reader that I follow, and it's funny that he was channeling the exact same song in the one reading that he did. And the song lyrics are, "Wait, wait, I never had a chance to love you." And the song, of course, I'm pretty sure it's called "Wait" by White Lion. And I think it's by White Lion. I'll look it up again. But yeah, I keep hearing those lyrics in my head. "Wait, wait, I never had a chance to love you." So I wanted to do a reading, and I wanted to kind of tap into that energy and to see what's going to come out. Now I've got 3 different decks here. I just want to kind of see what this pertains to. I mean, I have an idea of what this pertains to for me personally, but what I'm kind of getting is the divine masculines in the collective, the divine masculines that they might still be in running mode, the runners in the soulmate cycle, and it's almost like they can feel that the divine feminines are creating emotional distance. They've emotionally and energetically distanced themselves from their masculines. They're growing and evolving, and now the divine masculines feel panic. And this is all the higher self. I'm not talking about the 3D. Are they even aware of this in the 3D? I don't know. They might be on some level. But this is like, this is what I feel, that there's like a growing panic. And it's funny because I've actually, oh, and this card just totally flew out. And I do feel like the love energies are kind of amping up a little bit. Grace, Cupid, power, and grace. Okay. Let me shuffle the other cards, and I kind of want to see what's going on with the divine masculines here. Yeah, love is definitely in the air because I've been getting some really, really strange downloads. Like last night, I was watching a show on Netflix, and all of a sudden, a picture of my divine masculine popped right in my head of his face, like in every detail. And I mean, I haven't seen him in a long time, but it was really strange. And then, I mean, it's you're kind of trying to disconnect emotionally. You stop yourself from thinking about them. You focus on yourself. You focus on what you're doing with your life. You're trying to really focus on you and not on them. And then all of a sudden you're getting all these thoughts like out of nowhere when you're doing your own thing and you're focused on something, and all of a sudden you're just overwhelmed with thoughts about them. So I always feel like this is not coming from me, that's coming from them. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so here we have Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. So there's definitely love energies, as I've said. Then power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So I feel like that's definitely in the air now. And I mean, springtime, come on. This is really the season of love, I feel, right? And I feel like spirit, the universe, the forces are really trying to get divine counterparts to come together, because this time is just so crucial with everything that's happening in the world, right? And we are meant to spread love, right? We're meant to spread love on this planet. We're meant to kind of, how would I say that? Amplify the positive energy on this planet to kind of outweigh the negativity. Embrace what destiny has in store with you for you. Yeah, so and I feel like everything that's happening right now, whether no matter what's playing out in your life at this moment, everything that's playing out in your life at this moment is meant to lead you towards that love that you're hoping for, even if it's not your twin flame, if it's not the person that you think it is. This might be someone else coming in that actually can match your vibration. Now we have here releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. I feel like this is where that panic is coming from the divine masculines, because they are feeling that their feminines are disconnecting, and even in the 3D, they might feel, oh, she's never going to let me back. She's completely moved on from me. That's that fear, right? Because this whole time they may have thought, oh, yeah, she might have felt very secure in the knowledge that you still loved them and that you were still hanging on to hope. And now they feel like, oh, maybe she really has moved on. Maybe it's too late. Maybe she's never going to take me back. And that fear is there. Now, exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey, that can be the both of you. Quite frankly, let's face it, this is not easy. If you're on a twin flame journey, and let's be honest here, that's only about 5% of the population, because being a twin flame is extremely rare, and most people who think they're in a twin flame connection really are not. They're probably in a close soul tie connection, but it's not a twin flame. So, but the twin flame journey is all about the growth, right? It's all about your spiritual growth, about healing, about becoming the closest. How do I put that? You're a soul having a human experience. So you are pure light energy. And the journey, the twin flame journey, is the journey of coming back to yourself, the journey of living who you really are, embodying who you truly are, that love and that light, embodying that without masks, right? So, of course, this is very draining. And I feel like the divine masculines, they're the more they cling on to the life that they have, the materialism, the karmic connections, the more they cling on to their status and the life that they've put everything into, that has nothing to do with emotional fulfillment. As long as they cling on to all these things, they're going to feel drained. They're going to feel depleted, because they're meant to let go of all that. They're meant to let go of all that. They're meant to heal whatever needs to be healed within them to actually live a emotionally fulfilled life, and to draw in that abundance that they're meant to have. And they're just pouring their energies into all the wrong things, right? Into all the wrong things, into all the wrong people. And of course, they're going to feel depleted, right? It's like they're in a boat and they're rowing against the flow, against the stream, against the current, instead of flowing with the current and going where they're meant to be going and doing what they're meant to be doing. They're stubborn, absolutely stubborn in who they are, and stubborn in not wanting to change, stubborn in not wanting to put in the work they need to be doing. And they're rowing against the current. They're going the wrong way. And the more they're going the wrong way, the more painful it becomes over time, right? Sorry, but that's how it is. Now, bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. That's exactly what this is. They're putting on a front. They're putting on a show for the people around them. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, look at all the things I have. Oh, look at all the people I have around me. Oh, look at this, and look at the money, and look at everything I'm doing, and look at everything I have. So it's all a mask. They're not who they truly are on the inside. because they fear vulnerability. They have a deep fear of vulnerability. They have a deep fear of letting anybody around them see who they truly are, because the fear of rejection is one of the biggest fear they have to fight through, right? The fear of rejection, the fear of not being accepted, the fear of being ridiculed for who they truly are. That's a great fear for them, right? And I mean, we've probably at some point have had to go through the same kind of um, blocks, right? These are blocks. So all the things that are happening in their life, all the struggles that they're going through are meant to teach them to rise above that and to heal those wounds, right? And we've had to go through that too. All the lessons that we've had to go through, they're going through as well. So let me just see. Let me shuffle the message cards and see if there's anything that they would like to say to you. Something. I am not available. Yep, they're clinging on to their karmic connections, clinging on to people who don't ask them to grow and become who they were always meant to be. I always see you in my dreams, of course, if it's a divine connection, if it's a soul connection. Spirit makes sure that they keep getting knocked over the head with that realization until they're finally at the point where they're willing to change their 3D life to actually have that connection in their life, right? Let's see, just get one more. Hang on. My love for you is unconditional and genuine. Okay. Of course it is. Okay, let's get one more. But they're not, until they're actually willing to do something about it, they're still stuck in their ego, right? It's all about ego with those masculines. It's all about ego, about how they're perceived by the people around them. Because can we take it slow? Oh, can we take it slow? So maybe you might have a message coming in, right? Maybe they're going to be finally ready to actually do something about this. That would be interesting. Let's wait and see. I kind of feel like Spirit is really pushing them. Spirit is really pushing the Divine Masculine Collective to step out of their ego, to leave behind all the pretense, right? The pretense of being someone they're not, and to actually step into embodying who they are truly beneath the mask and who they're meant to be, and to step into that leadership role, because the Divine Masculine Collectives, they're supposed to be leaders, they're supposed to be teachers, right? So they need to, and I mean, there's nothing the Divine Feminine can do. There's nothing you can do. They need to walk their path, and they need to figure out what they want to do with their life. And they need to figure out, are they going to keep walking the same path, no matter how painful it is, with the pretending to be someone they're not, and keep getting karmic slapback for it. And it's going to become more and more painful the longer they hang on to their ego and hang on to that life that's not truly fulfilling for them, right? And when they find they need to reach a breaking point, just like you did, Divine Feminine. They have to reach a breaking point, and eventually they will, because you can only do this for so long. And when they reach that breaking point, and they finally have a dark night of the soul, and I mean, we have many dark nights of the soul, not just one, but eventually they'll have their big dark night of the soul. They're going to have a spiritual awakening, and then they can truly start that path of healing that you're on, right, Divine Feminine? And whether they come in or not, it doesn't matter. You keep doing you. You keep walking your path. You keep healing. You keep working on your life purpose, making your life the best it can be. And whether it is them that meet you at some point or it's someone else that can meet you at your frequency, there's support, there is love, there is support that's willing to reach you if you keep an open heart and don't just focus on one person, right? Be open minded, keep an open heart, and let love in, no matter which person, which shape, which form it takes. And that's what I got for you today, guys. Love and light. We'll talk again soon.